Okay. How we doing, folks? Welcome back to season 4 of the Pear Pod. We're back in Dublin. First of all, last time you saw me, I was in Marbella. We have since moved home. We are in the digital hub, and today we are joined by content creator, owner of Kavanagh Media, and I guess TikToker. Do you like being called that?
Yeah, like it has a good ring to it, but content creator kind of entrepreneur.
I like that as well.
Yeah, content creator entrepreneur.
And Jay Kavanagh, thank you for coming
Hello,
on,
everyone.
mate.
Thank you very much for coming on. You're coming on my podcast. Thank you very much for having me on, man.
Well, I'll return the favour if you ever get that kicking off.
100%, man. No, appreciate it. Thank you very much, bro. And happy to have you back in Dublin. Brought the weather with him as well.
Yes,
the weather
sir.
is unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm on. I'll start off. I had a fucking mare of a day today. Not a mare, but I went out last Friday with some of my mates I hadn't seen in ages.
Yeah.
And they're going to what's it called? Beyond the PEIL.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
And so I went in and they convinced me to buy a ticket when I was fucking slosh, like. And I did. It's too expensive. And then today I was like, fuck, man, I can't go. Like, I've got shit to do at the weekend. And so I was playing golf with my brother and my dad. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to try and sell it. And then 10 minutes before you texted me, fucking Kieran from Wexford was like, can I have that ticket? So I was like,
happy days.
get in there. So yeah, you've got me on a good buzz. Before that, I was like,
happy
fuck,
days. I would have been a different podcast then.
Man, it's a stressful game. Facebook Marketplace, the beast.
It's
Unbelievable.
wild. It's wild.
Yeah, it's
Gary V makes that thing his bitch, man. It's amazing. It's crazy.
we gotta steal. I love watching his garage when he goes to garage sales.
So good, man.
What for the Jets jacket? Would you do 8?
How about 4?
Yeah, we just gotta score.
Yeah, he was like, we can definitely flip this for $30.
Can you wait until you leave the garage sale because they're all like in the car? Like?
Yeah.
It's like, we're gonna flip it for $10. Listen, so first thing I want to talk to you about, which like stood out to me, mountains.
Yeah.
Since the first time I watched it. So I kind of came into your content, I guess, when you were still basically just before you finished college. So you were still commuting up and down.
Yeah.
Going to college, making content, starting to blow up on that, and then running your own agency. Your work ethic really fucking impressed me, to be honest.
Thank you very much.
Would you be able to give quickly the lads and ladies, I don't know if girls watch this, I don't think so.
Ladies, comment down below. Do you watch this podcast?
If one bird comments on this, I'll have you on my podcast. That's how rare it would be for you to be on. What was your day like when you were making content? You were studying to be an electrical engineer, is that what you're studying?
Yeah, so I'm still in the middle of doing electrical engineering now. At the minute, I'm just back from Waterford from my 10-week kind of stint. So I have one more kind of stint left in Waterford for 10 weeks. Next August, I'll be fully qualified, fully done, 4 years, out the gap. But yeah, it's crazy. Like when we first kind of came across paths, I was in Donegal for 6 months. That was my first ever phase. So that's kind of when TikTok itself started kind of, blowing up and getting really, really good. Like, and yeah, man, a day in the life of content back then was literally get up in the morning, go to college, come home, create a couple of videos. If I had a bit of studying to do, I'd do a bit of studying, and it was just a lot. And then obviously running the agency on top of that, trying to get that off the ground, and it's a lot. But
like, what was it? I suppose see, no one ever notices. They'll just see your channel now or your page now and be like, this is class. Were you making content that was doing fuck all at the start when you were on TikTok, or did you start to see progression right away? Because TikTok's like nothing else I've ever seen in terms of like blow up overnight if you want to. People still are starting to come to grips with it now, but back in the day, if you start making content early, you're looking at the people that are huge right now,
bro, like it's actually wild. Like years ago when TikTok first started, you could genuinely, and I mean this in all seriousness, put up a video of absolute 19, you brushing your teeth, you could get hundreds and thousands of likes on it. It was wild. The algorithms were crazy. Now it's obviously a lot more sophisticated in today's age that we're in now. Everything and everyone is so competitive for views, likes, comments, everything. It's kind of good in a way. Like it kind of can give you a creative and a bit of an edge over everyone as well, because you're not necessarily looking at the likes of the followers, the views, the comments, and all that.
Quality of the content has to go up as well.
The quality has to go up, man. Like you have to remember, like if you don't do it, someone else gonna do it. So it may as well be you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. Like from me, from the start, it was a bit of a slow burner. Like, see, if I haven't deleted any of my old videos, so my content has gone like fucking from Jesus doing so many random things like to where I am now. So I started off doing I think, what was it? I started off doing like sales tips very first
you
videos.
weren't shaking at some of the dances now.
No, it wasn't that. Even now, like I did a video there the other day with Debs Ireland. Shout out Debs Ireland, love suits. You'll get the promo in.
Fucking sponsor me, you cunts.
You know what I mean? No, man. But no,
Please that myself.
I had to do a couple of skits, like, and I don't know how, because I hang around with a lot of people that do skits, like do like comedic kind of content, and I was like, I don't know how they do it, man, because we were about 400 videos in, and it was just not going anywhere. Like I couldn't, but got there in the end. It's crazy. But no, I started off doing like a lot of sales stuff. And that's what I thought I wanted to do.
I remember those. I think that's what I first got in, was when you were like doing like case studies and stuff on
yes,
like that's when I started. And then you started doing food stuff.
Yes.
I was like, go on, son.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like, I've had such a shift in content, and I've had such a shift in like so many times as well. Like, I'm actually only now, I'm nearly 2 years in doing this, and now I've only found what my thing is. Do you get me? Like, so that's the whole thing about trusting the actual process, trusting the journey that you're on, and like, eventually you will figure out what you need to do and what you're here to do and what you have interested in. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can go back on my page, the very first video. I started off saying, like, talking about affiliate links and affiliate marketing and all that kind of stuff.
HS Tiki Talkie over here. Like.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I was doing it for all these boys around. It was crazy, man. I used it as an example, like mouthwash as like affiliates. You give it to affiliates and they go up and sell it and you make the profit, and that. It's crazy, man. And
are you interested in that, or were you trying to find content that would work well?
To be honest with you, like, to put it in really bluntly, I was throwing shit at the wall to get stuck for literally last year and a bit.
Content in a nutshell, like, you know
like,
what I mean?
And I think a lot of creators can actually agree with that as well. Like, I like that I went from obviously the business kind of thing, then I went to field for a bit, then I went to websites, like useful websites. I'm sure you remember them. They were the ones that kind of grew me.
They do well.
Yeah, like they did well.
Pushed, yeah.
They definitely contributed to about maybe 15k of followers. It did very, very well. Like, one video, I remember never forgetting my first viral video. I remember I was in college and we were looking at it in the day. So it started off, I went to bed, posted it, went to bed, woke up, it was on 50k. I was like for me, 50k at this
jumping
time,
out of bed, man.
Man, I was like, what the fuck? Like, join me, 50,000 people, and then it just kept growing.
We're rich, baby.
Like, every 2 seconds I was like going, the way I do it to check my views is I click on the inbox, then back onto the profile, so it automatically refreshes then. So I was doing that like every 2 seconds, and every 2 seconds going up 3,000 views, 4,000 views, 5,000 views. What the fuck is going on? I think that video did over 1 million views. It was wild, man. But like that, with that content, I moved down to the field, like you said. The field did very well. I think the field to this day is probably the biggest reason why I have what I have. Obviously now the vlogs are a really big thing in my kind of content now, and that's where most of my following comes from now.
My favourite kind of content you do, by the way.
I love it now, but I love it, like, and I've gotten to the point now where I'm actually really, I fell in love with the whole process of it, like the whole recording, the whole editing, the whole everything. Like, it's just what I want to do now, and like that I've practiced for over and throw shit at a wall for over the years. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know who Casey Neistat is?
Man, Casey Neistat
obviously,
is the go.
I do this with some people, and I'll go like, yeah, but like, it's like a Casey Neistat video, and they'll go, I'm like, no, you know Casey Neistat is. They're like, does he do like YouTube? I'm like,
oh man.
But he used to talk about all the time about how vlogs is really, or like a really nice way to make videos, because there's a clear start and end point. So you don't need to worry about intros and outros and how you're going to conclude it, because there's just one right there.
Exactly.
But you've carved out a nice little, I guess, it's like structure to yours that I really enjoy watching. And like, I don't know if everyone sees that when they do it. Some people like to leave it more raw, but yours, I really like this, the pace you go through. I know you have hassle with the voiceovers because you have to do those and get them perfect. Man. But it comes together really good, man. Yeah. I really like it.
Like that, as Casey Neistat talks about, he talks about 3 stages: beginning, middle, and an end. The way he does it is totally different to the way I do it. Same way someone else would be totally different to the way I do it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has their own personal preference and all that kind of stuff.
As long as it's not the same way someone else is doing it.
Exactly. Like, I feel like even today, like in today's like kind of creator economy, it's very, very copy and paste. Very copy and paste. Very hard to be original. Very hard to find people that are original. Like that, like, I'll be honest, like, there was people that were doing vlogs and I was kind of like, maybe I can do something like that and then put my own twist on it. And I feel like, yes, it's okay to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, take inspiration from people, but don't blatantly copy word for word. And I know it, like, listen, it is easier said than done. It is. It's very easy to look at someone's views, someone's followers and all that kind of stuff, saying, listen, I'm going to do that and I'm going to have the exact same result that they do. And when you don't, then you feel absolutely shit.
But you'll always only be like a carbon copy of that person.
This is it.
No one's ever going to be like, he started this style. You're always going to be that, he does this kind of stuff. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Like, there's no personal spin on it. Like, there's no, it doesn't relate to you. Do you know what I mean? As a like who you are actually. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's a really big thing. Like, the creator economy now is absolutely massive, and there's so, like, a lot of people have been talking about saying like the creator economy is getting so like tight and so competitive. Man, there's 7 billion fucking people in the world. Like,
yeah, and look at Ireland, man. I there's probably, not being scabby, I'd be pushing it to say 50 well-known, like, consistent content creators in Ireland. I'd be pushing it.
Yeah, man.
So
and
like,
it's so small.
Nothing right now. I'm gonna get a mouthful of that at some point. Actually, you just mentioned this. Do you find it fucking wild that you have like sponsors and shit now, or people want to work with you and like pay you for shit?
Bro, it's absolutely insane.
Don't get me fucking charged.
It is insane. Like, it is crazy. Like, honest to God, I can't. Like, it's still a pinch me moment, man. Like, now, like, a lot of people could look at me and say, "Ah, yeah, like, this is kind of regular for him now," but it's really like, it does come in, but like, it's just every time it comes in, I just get like a glimmer of bleeding sunshine all over my face, man. I'm just get so happy because I know I'm actually doing something right then. Do you know what I mean? I know that the content of creating is good.
They're offering to pay you because you're fucking great at what you do, so you get more opportunities when you make more shit that you also enjoy to do. That's a fucking dream, man.
Man, that is the dream.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. Like, listen, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm genuinely living the fucking dream, man. It is crazy. Like that day, I was only doing a thing with Debs Ireland. Like, I went on my Debs with Debs Ireland. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm filming content with them. Like, and it's just
what do you get? So like, I do influencer marketing is like my full-time job, and so I sit in the rooms where we look for lads like you, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So they would have been in Debs Ireland in the office, and they would have been like, "Aye, we need to get who are the big lads in Ireland to do content with." I think I thought Ben Williams did that.
Yeah, Ben Williams.
And so then they go, "What would Jay Kavanagh? Would he do it?" Like, you're there. Do you know what I mean? Because they would have, like, Debs Ireland have a fucking budget. They would have been like, "Let's get the big lads." Yeah. And they fucking pull you in. That's fucking huge, man. You're on a list somewhere that people are looking at.
Man, it's massive. Like, and then I was only asked this a while ago. I was on a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and they were like, "What's the kind of pinch me moment? What was the real kind of moment you were like, oh, this is actually something here?" And I have to say, and I will probably always say it, this is the biggest pinch me moment when I was on the red carpet for the Fast X premiere. Going to see Fast and Furious before it was even out to the public, first of all. Second of all, a red fucking carpet, man. Like, I'm there, I'm walking around and like, what is going on, man?
With your can of Monster, like.
With the can of, right, hang on. I just want to cut this fucking hair, right?
Sort that, yeah.
See this? See this monster here, right? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with proud and confidence. Confidently. This is the best monster you will ever get. Ever.
I'm going to just compete with that now and say, 1, it has calories, which, like, what? Like, 2, it tastes like... who wants to fucking buy a Red Bull that size and chug that thing down? Like, like, who the fuck wants to do that? I can offer you a 0-calorie, lemonade flavoured, fruity, delicious Monster Ultra. Same amount of caffeine, 0 calories.
It's not the same amount of caffeine, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Is it?
And the crowd is hushed as we check. I can offer you... Where's the can?
And I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Yeah, caffeine, 30 milligrams per 100 mils. That's 150 for the whole can. You would have been the same. Down the bottom, under the vitamins and all, there's like a...
Okay.
Like all the way... Yeah, in like writing, it says high caffeine content, and then it says how much caffeine is in it.
High caffeine content, didn't I? Oh,
30 milligrams?
22.
Oh, you will have more.
So, see, I have two. That's the sugar.
It's a horrific flavour. Have you tried the other ones?
I've tried the white one. The white one isn't bad. Okay. The white one isn't bad. I'll be honest. The white one isn't bad, but it's mid. Like, fair. Mid at best.
Actually, quick shout out just because you mentioned food content. Do you know who I think does quite good stuff? Do you know Nasty?
Yeah,
his
man.
Shit's
Nasty.
Funny, man.
And
his shit against the Americans and all that shit's funny. Nasty, I'd cob you on this, bro. Come
Nasty,
on.
Listen.
That shit is fucking funny, man.
Get him out there, man. Get him out there.
The 550 sandwich maker, no, that shit's funny.
He's absolutely. Listen, he's such a nice bloke, man. Yeah, like I've had the pleasure of having a couple of conversations with a lot of big creators now, and I would say that Nasty be one of the people I talk to very frequently. Same with everyone else, like that.
Love a curry on a Tuesday night.
Man, he's brilliant. Like, and do you know what? Fair play to him. Like, and he's after breaking into the American algorithm, and once you break into the American algorithm, it's game over. Man,
it is fucking wild listening to them. Like, some of the shit when they say, like, aren't you motherfuckers from Europe? And you're like,
crazy.
Well, they're like, where are you from? Like, when I was over
the UK
in the States, man, they don't even say that. They go, you're European, right? I go, surely you don't think that the only country in Europe is Europe. They just think everything is like America, and there's just 3 huge. It would be fucking hilarious. Say, name me 5 European countries. They'd have a couple. They'd have like France because like French fries. But like, if I said 10 or any Eastern European, they'd be like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know. They can't even name their own states, man.
I
No
remember.
offense.
I remember. Do you know Talking Bollocks podcast?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the thing about Kavanagh Brian? He
I
convinced
did,
them that there was no
yeah.
such thing as Wednesday in Ireland. And we were like, what the fuck? And they actually believed them as well. Like, they believed them.
Yeah.
Isn't that like what?
So their growth or their podcast, the way they do their shit is like my that's my thing I look at.
Oh, really?
When they did their live shows and shit, I was like, man, these fucking blokes. They're incredibly original. They don't even realize how like original and like natural they come across. I don't even think they know that.
Seamless.
But it does, and they clearly have like a bond as well, the two of them, which is obviously lovely.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a co-partner at some point to try and figure this shit out, but you need to have the right person. Do you know what I mean?
There might be a fucking partnership here. Huh?
And then I'll learn how to be an electrical engineer.
There you fucking go.
Open
Listen,
that as well.
It's all about value. Value.
You got to bring value. Actually, speaking of, what is your is your plan now when you're finished your qualifications to have that in your back pocket and then just go ham at content, or are you going to try and grow the two together?
To be honest,
it's a good little earner. Electrical engineering, great earner.
Like, listen, it's fucking, it's a good wage, man.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try and brag on like that because I've fucking worked hard the last 2 years. It's gonna be a 4-year apprenticeship. Like ESS, electrical engineers, and a lot.
Everyone fucking needs it, man. Everywhere.
They earn good money. Like, and I've always said to people, like, if school isn't for you, like, go and get yourself either an apprenticeship or something like that, or learn off people, because an apprenticeship is the way forward, in my opinion. Yeah, so, like, listen, I'd recommend an apprenticeship to absolutely anyone. Like, listen, school isn't for everyone. School wasn't for me, and that's okay. Like, do you know what I mean? Personally, I did the school system. I'm not going to go too deep. I'm not going to deep it too much, but it's I'm not going to deep
American algorithm.
I'm not going to deep it too much, but the school system is absolutely a shambles. In my opinion, I don't think they teach you nearly enough what you need to know about life in general after school. Just as my personal opinion. Obviously, people might agree, people might disagree, but from my own personal experience, I don't think it teaches you nearly enough of what you need to know. Like the likes of doing your taxes, the likes of all that kind of stuff. It's just wild.
The fact that you do not get taught, the fact that you get taught the fucking Pythagoras' theorem and all this shit, and they don't show you that if you want to run your business, how the fuck do you make, how do you like do taxes? How can you find ways? Like, we should come out of school being like, oh no, that we'll just put that into a trust and we'll just set up a PLC here and then know exactly how to navigate this world. Because I was only thinking this the other day, I had to go and sort like a new guy for taxes back here, and the fact that I have no clue how to fill out one of those forms, or like what ways I can pull back, unless I go and educate myself. But the fact that I can't go out and do that is like every man is insane. And there's not even in college is there an option or in school. No. Can I go and learn about taxes? Not
even in business studies.
Go in and do history and religion. And you're like, I just want to know when I set up a business at some point, I want to set up any kind of business. What's the best ways for me to maximize my earnings out of that? It's wild.
Listen, I've said this before, and I probably will always keep saying it. Like, school teaches you to become another number in the system. And listen, I'm not gonna go like proper and just say like, oh, the system, but like it does.
What colour is your Bugatti?
No, but it does. Like, in my opinion, the whole school like curriculum is just to make it another number, to make it an employee. And I think a lot of people now, especially in 2023, are seeing the huge, gigantic, and I can't stress enough how big it is, the opportunity that you can make money online, make a business for yourself, make an actual living and an income for yourself, that you don't need to go and like say work for someone else. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? And I don't see any problem with it. But personally, I like a whole business side of things. I like having my own business. I like being able to work for myself. I like being to work on my own terms. But like that, I have a good job now at the minute, which I love what I do. And to be honest with you, if I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be doing the apprenticeship, and then I'd be, like you said, putting in the back pocket.
It shows so much more. Obviously, there's two ways. It can be your last resort, and you're like, I have to give content everything because I have nothing else. But when you have something else that's a real earner, and you're like, I could just go spend time with my girlfriend. I could just go on a trip. I could go out with the lads. Any of those things. You're like, no, I'm going to spend my extra time building this other thing because I mean, that's fucking, man, that's admirable. And like, I don't think anyone's looking at that being like, this chap's fucking bragging about it, because you don't like the fact for me. Like, I get to do content and like this kind of work for a living, which is a blessing. That's anyway. Amazing. But like, I'm well prepared to do this for five fucking years before I make any money out of it. And I hope it's not that long, but I'm fully willing to set this up for 45 minutes every day and do this, man. So I 100% agree with you. I think it's fucking huge that you have one opportunity. Like, I still want more. I want to grow more, you know?
You have to though. Like, realistically, I only have like, I'm not gonna get too like deep here, like, but we probably will. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this podcast is gonna be full of quotes, motivation, the whole lot. Like, at the end of the day, like, you'll notice yourself, you only have one life. You may as well live it to the fullest, because tomorrow you could be gone. And what's the point of like getting, say, for example, to your deathbed and thinking like, what if, I should have done this, I should have done that. There's no point. Like, just do what you want to do, fuck everyone else, and just go for it. Like,
you don't get any younger, man. And like,
no.
It's only even like bailing on this festival that I was supposed to go on to be like, fuck, like I don't have many of those left, most likely at that where I can go and get fucking off my face and be like, you're 35, like, get your shit together. And I'm well aware of that, but also unfortunately there's just what I want career wise and those kind of things that they just matter more to me right now. Exactly. And that's always going to be there, man. The session and all that shit's still going to be there, and your true mates are going to be like, fuck, go build your shit and I'll see you at the top. Do you know what I mean? They generally will. And I'm lucky, all my mates are either have been on the pod, supported in any way they can, and they're all building their own shit, so we all just support each other. Brilliant. Which is kind of interesting. What kind of rolls me into my next question. Ireland as a country can be quite like a judgmental kind of, and not as happy for someone's success, all those kind of things. And I guess when I was in the States, or with guys I work with in the States for Bloom stuff, they support, like lads get, some of them don't, but the rise, people are so like, you see like guys like Speed and like those guys who are grown up now, they're huge community guys who just like, go fucking make it. And I don't see that in Ireland as much. I see a lot of fuck this guy for whatever reason. He makes videos, fuck this guy. Do you know what I mean? And I guess, what are your thoughts on being a creator in Ireland? Have you felt some of those kind of criticisms?
100%, man. Like, listen,
that's insane that you get criticism, by the way, for doing like just fucking vlogs and shit to try and help people. That's wild. I will say, I don't really get as much criticism as, number one, I first thought, and two, a lot of other creators. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually blessed with the following I have, with the kind of community that I've kind of built. Like, it's mad that I'm saying I'm building a community, do you know what I mean, around my content, but it's kind of mad, like, the way the support is there. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll get you, of course you're going to get the one or two odd comment that's just a bit of hate, but at the end of the day, if you can't take the bad comments, do not take the good comments. Do you know what I mean? Like, take the good with the bad. And like, I haven't really seen as much kind of hate as I would have thought now, to be quite honest with you, which I'm actually so grateful for. But like that, I have seen hate, so it's not like I'm new to this. Do you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about bad comments. I don't care if anyone comments on my shit. I tell you what I do, like, either delete the comment or fucking click off the video. It's as simple as that. Like, I don't care. Like, swipe on, bro. Do you know
but you know, I don't. Like, I know
a
lot of people do it. Like, a lot of people, it does get the people. Like, do you know what I mean? Girls especially. Like, I'm not fucking singling anyone out. Like, but girls, like, some people are fucking horrible online, the girls. Like, and it's absolutely ridiculous, man. And there's literally no need for it. And to be honest with you, the fact that someone has time to take out of their day to comment shit on your video is just, it's a shambles. And it's ridiculous, man. I guess I'm annoyed about it because I'm like, fuck them. Like, what's like? Also,
like, at this point, all any of us are trying to do is
improve ourselves.
Yeah, make something be better at all our shit. So if you have some constructive criticism on the content we have, or I'm not even talking about me, I don't get fucking hate, I don't get views, but if you have if you
change.
If you get it, no, I've three videos fucking knocking around 40k views. Don't you worry about that. That's off my page, obviously.
Get loads of
but they have the fact that people are like, I want to just like fuck this guy, or fuck you, guy thinks he's famous. I see that one a lot. Guy thinks he's famous. What does that even mean? Because I put shit out, I think I'm famous. And everyone has TikTok now as well. I see amount of random pages with like 100 followers that just put up like, somewhere. So like, everyone wants to be it now anyway.
Yeah, man.
So like, and now it's just more of a jealousy thing than I think it is, like, just not wanting to see someone succeed. It's
like, back to, I just want to touch on that before we move on to the next one. Back to what you said there about like Ireland and being really, like, I feel like Ireland is such a small town mentality. I really do. And I feel like Rob Lipsett says it best, like, when he was first creating videos, everyone's like, who the fuck is this fella, like, doing in the gym, recording himself and all that kind of stuff. And look at him now. Like, do you think, like, do you know what I mean? Like, look at him now.
I can tell you for an absolute fact from personal experience, Rob is not worried about the lads who are like, he's taking your top off, you little cunt.
He
like,
doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a bollocks, man.
And do you know what? Like, you have to have that mentality.
And I'd say, I've actually spoken to him about this. When you get to a certain point, people just go, fair play to him. So that is even like, so you're like, when he gets too big, you're like, fuck, he's too big there, fuck him. Yeah, he's sound.
But it's like that though. Like, I'm gonna keep going.
So why would I be affected by that shit? You know?
Exactly. Like, and it's like that. You like, I'm gonna keep going. You may not like me to start, but eventually you will respect what I'm fucking doing. Like it's just, it's just human nature. Do you know what I mean? If you keep seeing someone plugging away at something, eventually you're gonna say, do you know what, fair fucking play. Like, and I think that's what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean?
It is what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
So I don't reference a lot of pods like other ones you put on, but actually one thing that came up in one of the ones I was listening to, you kind of were chatting about when you were younger, there was like, I guess there was like a lack of stability and stuff financially a little bit, so that kind of drove you to be like, I'm gonna fucking earn and shit. And that I listened to the whole thing. It's the only one I took down from that pod that I was like, that's fucking cool. I want to expand on that. Maybe just expand on that a little bit more, and like what like your motivation is now in terms of like earning and that kind of shit, and what like I guess that's where that fucking drive comes from, man.
It must be, to be honest with you. Like I would say, like listen, I don't like blowing smoke up my own hole or anything like that, or feeling like
we do it here.
I know, but like even about like the likes of social media and all that kind of stuff. Like if you see me on the street, like just a regular person, you wouldn't think that I have like 60, like nearly 100k across all socials. You know what I mean? I don't come across that way, and I don't think I ever will. I'm always humble, because I feel like a lot of people in, like I said, the creator economy, like they can be, it's very easy to get like a big ego and really be egotistical. And to be honest with you, I feel like I feel like if you're really egotistical and all that kind of stuff, then as soon as you think you're the shit, man, that's game over. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't get complacent, you can't get an ego, because at the end of the day it could all be taken away from you tomorrow, and all the people you shit on the way up, you're going to see on the way back down. Do you get me? So there's just no point. But yeah, back to what the question was about my drive. Like, to be honest with you, yeah, like I'll be honest, like, and a lot of people I say can relate to this, that follow me, even follow yourself, or follow any podcast in general. For me, like, it was hard going up. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, don't get me wrong. Like, we weren't dead broke. Like, we weren't. Like, and I'm not gonna say we were. But like, it was tough. Like, do you know what I mean? It is tough, and I think you can either go one or two ways in life, especially where I'm from and my estate that I grew up on. Especially where I'm from and my estate that I grew up on. Like, you can either take one path, or you can take the other. Thankfully, I took the right path. It could have very easily went very, very different. I think it has to be a kind of change of mindset very early on, and I think very early on I've seen like the struggle, say my mum, my dad saying, like, just like when I used to go to football, I used to have odd pairs of football boots. You know what I mean? Like, going to the restaurant with mates, and a couple of my long mates will know this because they've played with me. Had one silver Umbro boot and I had one orange Nike boot, and I'll never ever forget.
You know, that's the style now, man. People are like,
isn't it mad? Like, I'm a trendsetter. Like, I'm a trendsetter, man. Come on, like, but no, like, see stuff like that. Like, to even thinking back on that now, I'm like, Jesus, like, where I've actually come from. Do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be necessarily saying that I'm sitting down and saying I'm proud of myself, but like that, I know where I come from, and I know where I want to get to, and I know what needed to get there. And to be honest with you, like I said, even with the bad comments and all that kind of stuff, I couldn't give a fuck, because I know where I'm going, and I'm so laser focused. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get there. I don't care what's in my way, like, because like that, I bring it back to like childhood. Like, do you think I give a fuck about a bad comment? Like, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I don't care. Like,
got bigger things to worry about, bro.
Like,
do you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Did you? It's interesting. Like, I fucking reference him so much, but he's a fucking cult for me. Like, you know, like McGregor talks about that a lot about, man, like,
he's the most motivational person. Like, you say what you want about him, obviously, outside the UFC. Say, like, to be honest with you, in my opinion, I just think his whole philosophy and his motivation is like, it's just nothing I've ever seen before. Yes, obviously he's made like whatever he's done outside, I don't really know. I don't read into it. I've heard little bits here and there, but like that, no one really knows other than him and who's around him closely.
What would you be like if you made fucking 300 million quid or whatever he is, a fucking billionaire at this point, coming from fucking crumbling? Like, do you know what I mean? You have
to remember, like,
as a fighter,
when money comes like that and you're not ready for it. Now, I'm not saying that he wasn't ready for it, but like, if money like comes to,
you can't be. I don't even think he'd be
fucking
like
300 million, man. Yeah. Like how do you get ready for that? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Part two. Sorry. I'm gonna fucking, when I get cameras. Do you watch? It's funny. Do you watch Flagrant with Andrew Schultz? You ever watch that podcast?
I have heard of the podcast. Yeah. I haven't seen it though.
So I don't need to go into it, but his setup that he just got a studio in there, and he's got fucking 5 cameras. They're all like laved up, like the best mics ever, and it's an actual dream. And I'll get there. I want to do like MMA, like when UFC's on. I want to do like watch along videos, like something like this, with like that there, and like 5 lads chatting shit about it. Like True Geordie, you know who he is?
Yeah. And the way they used to do fucking, they still do, I think, the football kind of thing, where they all sit down and watch the match.
Yeah, before he fucking he's a loon, like. But he has I fucking think there's magic in that content if I can just figure out how to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler on that in the summer. I'm gonna get some of my lads in here and watch it, because that'd
be brilliant.
Blow me away.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah. So we were talking about mates and like when you're getting into it and how your mates can fucking support you, or be like, who's this bloke? Did you find when you were kind of blowing up a little bit, do you have a group of mates that were happy for you, or did you find some of your mates were like, Jesus, this?
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider myself very friend kind of rich. Do you know what I mean? I would say that I have, like, to be honest with you, I don't see the whole meaning and the whole point of having loads and loads of friends, because as fucking as Joey Diaz says, Uncle Joey says, you only need 3 people to take over the whole fucking world.
3 fucking guys.
But you do. But and it's so true. If you have 3 people that are ride or die,
he'll go to war with you.
Ride or die, there every time. And to be honest with you, I'm blessed with the friends I have even now, and the friends I've had past, like friends that I still keep in touch with. Just people go different routes. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't talk as much. Obviously, like my good friends would have been my school friends. Do you know what I mean? And I know them my whole life. Like, do you know what I mean? Obviously we are still all very, very close. I'm so blessed that I'm so close to all my friends. Now obviously they know like I'm a bollocks for like not texting people back and all. Like I'm so bad for it. And anyone that's watching this and I've texted you and you've texted me and I haven't texted you back, I apologise. I do forget. Do you know what I mean? I'm so forgetful. But no, in terms of friends, yeah. So no, my friends from what I've seen myself have always been supportive. To be honest with you, I think a lot of people not kind of staying a little bit away from the question there. Like I feel like a lot of people definitely doubted me 100%. Like I wouldn't have been the best in school. Like, do you know what I mean? I would have been the one that would have been predicted to fail everything and like go the other path as I was talking about. And to be honest with you, like, I'll be honest, I'm doing probably a lot better than some of the people that were in my year in my school. And that's not even me hating on anyone. I'm just telling the truth. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like if you judge a book by its cover, you can be very wrong sometimes. And I feel like I've definitely proved a lot of people wrong.
When you're in school, I was kind of similar in school. I probably could have applied myself better. I was just a bit of a fucking talker.
Same as yourself, man.
But I got voted most likely to be famous in my school. That was my vote. But I never like academically, my leaving cert was dog shit.
Yeah.
And I kind of was that guy in my group of like he's probably not going to do great. Yeah. And like there was probably fucking two years after school, I was like, fuck, I'm going to be like, I'm going to do fuck all. Yeah. My mate's going off to be architects and all that shit. I was like, fuck, man, I don't know what to do with myself. So
comparison is the thief of joy.
It fucking is, man. And like a lot of kids or a lot of lads in school can lose confidence in themselves because if you're not, you don't need to be incredibly academic to be successful in life, but you don't know that until you've left school and be like, oh, so this is what the real world's like. I have some of my mates, like my brother is one person, unbelievable like salesman. Yeah, he's fucking killing it. He does tech sales now, and I'm like, in school there's no like, oh, he'll be a good salesman.
Bro, tech sales, man. Whoa,
milking it. Yeah. Love you, bro.
Man, you're killing it, like.
He's
Keep it up.
He's gonna look after me when I'm older. Gonna live in your house, brother. Love you, and I'll make podcasts. But yeah, man. Like again, him in school, he was a smart fucker. Like, but there's no class to gauge what you'd be like as a salesman on real world, or like how you like a social class, how you get on with other people, which is a huge part of business. Yeah,
100%, man. Like you said there, like me, for example, like I'm not saying, listen, I'm gonna be totally honest and transparent here. I don't think I'm by any means famous. I don't think I'm by any means like to the success I want to reach. Some people could look at me and say, oh yeah, he's so successful. I don't think I'm there yet, personally, and I don't think I ever will think I'm there yet. Do you know what I mean? Like I said to you, when you think you're there, when you think you've made it, that's when everything goes to shit. So I would I wasn't the most academic. Do you know what I mean? I always had an interest in business. I always had an interest in making money, all that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, there, like childhood experiences and all that kind of stuff, and growing up, like even in primary school, I used to sell pens on the yard. Do you know what I mean? Like selling pens and copies and all. Like,
do you have the 4-colour one? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was premium though.
You want it? I can get that in for you. You know what I mean?
No fountain pens either.
No. Real stuff here. Yeah. Proper grade, like. Yeah. But yeah, like that, I wasn't the most. You could look at me and say I wasn't the most academic. Which, to be honest, maybe I wasn't, like. But like that, it's like the fucking saying goes. What's that quote? It's like, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Do you know what I mean? Hard work will get you there. Consistency and being consistent and actually staying to some will get you there. And if you have the work ethic,
man, I'd see you all the time. I'd be scrolling through my TikTok, fucking new videos every day, man. But every day religiously.
You have to.
Doesn't matter if they pop off or not. You're fucking in there every time. So you practice what you preach. You're not just talking shit.
No, you have to.
Do you want to get a little like romantic for a second?
Yes, man.
Do you want to talk to me about your missus a little bit? How you met?
That
kind of buzz.
Yeah. So my missus. Jesus, what a fucking roller coaster, like, do you know what I mean? From start to finish, we were only together there 10 years. Fucking couple of weeks ago, 29th of May. So yeah, we're together 10 years. We know each other.
What age are you?
I'm 23. I got my missus when we were 12.
Fucking grew up together, man.
Yeah, man, she's always been there from the jump, you know what I mean? And fair play to her. And like, it's very hard to, I'm sure for her, it's very hard to deal with someone like me, you know what I mean? Like, I am very work focused, I am very work orientated, I'm a workaholic, and I'm always trying to do more and more and more. I'm never complacent. And listen, it can be hard, like, do you know what I mean? I don't think I personally would be able to with someone that's like that. Do you know what I mean? If I was, it's crazy, and I'm forever grateful. And like, even her family and all, man, like her family, I have the best support network, and I've said that from the jump, and I keep saying it until I'm old and grey. I've had the best support network, and listen, that's not a luxury to some people. Like, some people don't have that, but like I said, like Joey Diaz says, you have 3 people. That's a strong foundation. That's all you need. But I'm blessed that I have the support network that I do, and she's like she's always there.
There's no Connor without D. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. Yeah. Does she understand why you put so much into it? Does she get that? Like,
probably fucking
really?
No, probably no. I think she does to a certain extent. But I think we are both different in terms of, like, say, upbringing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm this like real hustle orientated. Yeah, I have to make it and all this kind of stuff. And Michaela is like, she just like goes with the flow. Like, do you know what I mean? And do you know what?
People need both. The world needs both. You know?
And I'd love to be able to be like that. I'd love to be able to have that mindset of just, it is what it is. Whatever. Like, I am like what it is what it is. But like, just being able to flow and just like let life pass you by. And I'm like, now fuck that. I need to go. Like, I need to keep going and going and going and going. Like, my mind is like fucking 100 miles per hour. But like that. My missus is really work orientated as well. She's really like entrepreneur driven as well. Like, she has her own couple of businesses as well. And man, you think I work hard? Like, you think I work hard, man? She works hard, man. But like, her whole family are like that. Do you know what I mean? She comes from a, like, as people would say, good stock. Do you know what I mean? Like, her family are hustlers, they're entrepreneurs, they're workaholics. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're real grafters, like, which is brilliant. And I wouldn't change it for the world, man. It's just, yeah. I mean,
you're gonna fucking ring that up or what? Like,
jeez. Man,
that box.
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I just feel like 23, like getting married. Like, what?
No, I'm only taking the piss. But like, it is like, I'm with my missus now 8 years. I met her when I was 15. Wow. So like, that's I'll marry her at some point. But I'm at the age now where like 2 of my best mates had kids this year.
Yeah. Fucking everyone around to get married, kids.
And you're kind of like, there's 2 roles to it. There's my dad, my parents got divorced, and they were like straight up. My dad more so than was like, you need to fucking take your time. There's no rush to this shit.
Yeah.
And if I'd got married at your age, I'm a completely different person than I was at 28. And when I was like 23, 22, completely different. So there's no rush to these things. If you're going to make a commitment to something for the rest of your life, which, you know, you want to fucking have a family with these people, there's implications when you get married. You're tied together for life no matter what happens.
Yeah, legally binding.
There's literally no rush. There's no rush to that shit, man. Enjoy the fucking time you have together and just fucking build your shit. There's no rush. You could have fucking 5 kids and they're like, maybe we should get married. Do you know what I mean? There's no rush to any of that. So I think you're in the right state, man.
Just on that there, like, that's just popping something into your head there. Like, I feel like in today's generation, like, it's so expected to have everything figured out by the age of 25, 26. Like, you have to have it all figured out. You have to have your whole life set, plan, done. And it's such bollocks, like, isn't it? Like, it really is. Like, the fact, like, as Gary Vee says, like, Gary Vee only kind of really started making his money at, what, 35 years old?
He was working in his dad's wine place till he was fucking 32.
He did fucking, like, like, what? Yeah. Like, 35. Like, look at Jeff Bezos, the second richest fella in the world. He started Amazon when he was 30.
Do you know who Ian McKellen is? The guy who played. He didn't do a movie with any sort of recognition until he played Magneto when he was 72, and then he does Gandalf, and then like has like 5 huge series after that, and he did fuck all. He did was struggling Broadway shows, like that kind of shit, and then does that. And he's 75.
He's just like,
there's no rush to this shit, man.
There's no
rush to this shit. Did you obviously as you're going, I'd have much more confidence now at the level you're at because you've seen some return. But do you deal with doubt? Do you deal with like self-doubt? And, like, am I going to be able to do this? All those kind of things. Is this? Is it possible for me? All those things, man.
Yeah, at the start, I definitely did think that. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I won't give anyone any bullshit. I'll tell you how it is. Like, at the start, I was filled with self-doubt, as I'm sure a lot of creators are when they first are starting out. You know what I mean? I definitely think I was filled with self-doubt. It was like, Jesus Christ, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And it's very easy to do that when, number one, you're not seeing the views, you're not seeing the followers, you're not seeing the likes, the engagement, all that kind of stuff, all the accolades that do come with being successful online as a content creator. And it is very easy to self-doubt and quit. And I think I think there has to be a change in mindset. There has to be a shift, and you kind of have to play the long game, which is what I'm doing now. Like, I'm looking 5-10 years ahead. Like, I'm doing things now that will benefit me like 5-10 years away.
People don't like to do that. They want instant gratification, man.
Today's society, it has to be like, in today's society, everything has to be done in a day, a month, a couple of years, or it's just not going to work. Do you know, like, people want instant gratification so quickly, man, and it's so easy to get ahead of 99% of people. I'm sure you'll know that yourself, because everyone wants it right away. If it doesn't happen in a month, a year, then it's just not going to work, which is ridiculous.
70% of podcasts don't go past episode 3.
You're already fucking miles ahead.
Miles. What do you it's a question I'd like to ask my guests, just interesting to get an insight into what they think about themselves. What's your greatest strength? What's your greatest weakness?
Oh, fuck. That's a good question.
That's a
good question, man. Jesus. I think biggest strength, definitely drive. Biggest strength, definitely drive, in my opinion. Biggest weakness, probably procrastination.
So interesting, like it's so those two things go together, because you have, I guess procrastination, is it more so like, fuck, I need to get up and do it, or more so like not being as confident in the stuff you're putting out and being like, I might need to redo this or edit this again? Is it more that? No,
I don't think like, it's not it's so weird, like you say, like it's not the procrastination part of me like actually doing it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll put my phone out in the middle of nowhere and I'll just like in front of all the people and start recording. I don't care. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I said, I bring it back to where I want to get to. And if I don't do that, I'm not moving the needle. If I don't do that, I'm not moving the needle. If the needle doesn't move, I don't get forward and say what I want to achieve in my future. Do you know what I mean? I think the procrastination definitely is like me just like trying to put it off. Like that, I'm still learning. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still always learning. Like, I'm like that. I'm only 23. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to fail in. Do you know what I mean?
There's a lot of 23-year-olds doing a very different lifestyle to yourself right now. You've got a fucking huge head start, man.
Thank you so much.
Huge head start. Now, I say that there's fucking lads in school that what's his name? The big ginger fella.
Protein Bor.
Man, what age is he? He's doing a leaving cert now or something. Man.
Jim Flano is doing the leaving cert.
That is wild.
He's doing the leaving cert, and to be honest with you, he's one of the nicest fellas I've ever met.
It's wild that they're like, they've this whole their career's ready for them now when they jump. Obviously work to be done, but to have that profile at 18 or whatever is wild.
It is so, and you know what? They actually, like, the likes of Jim Flano, Protein
I know Jim Flano, he's funny.
They're lovely fellas, like, do you know what I mean? They're so down to earth, and like that, like I said to you there, like, you wouldn't think I have nearly 100k on everything. You wouldn't think that them boys have like the following that they do.
Millions,
do you know what I mean? Like, and it's so good that they are grounded. Do you know what I mean? And you have to be grounded. Like I said, if you think it's very, very easy in today's economy, in today's world, especially being in Ireland, because there's not that many creators that are doing it really big. Yeah. It's like the level to them.
Shit. You could be like, I'm the guy. Especially at 18, man, I'd be like, I'm the fucking guy.
Man, 100%. Like, do you know what I mean? But like that, I feel like that. It's kind of pointing out to like, we'll talk about like universe and philosophy and all that kind of stuff. It's pointing out to the universe that like, it's gonna get you. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna go on your downfall. Do you know what I mean? You're putting that kind of energy out in the world. It's only gonna come back and bite you in the hole. In my opinion.
What do you make of I really back when they're doing like the charity matches and stuff they were trying to do with like the Irish creators and stuff. I'd love to figure out. I'm still working on trying to figure it out, but like, if we had a bigger network of like podcasts and shit to have people on to like show off these creators, but you see in the UK, like everyone on their ma has a podcast in like London. So when you're doing a press tour or you've something to promote, they go and I'll do Drew Geordie, I'll go and do the fellas, I'll go and do the sidecast, I'll go do all these ones, and that's before like any of these smaller ones coming up now. And there's such a big community of that. Imagine if we were like, oh well, we have 10 podcasts in Dublin that all are like creator focused. So hopefully it gets to that, man. I'd love to have a community of people that were all like doing pods together, man. And they would blow everyone up, and obviously everyone has use for clips and stuff.
Amazing
like that.
idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like that with the likes of the charity, like there's a lot more. Like, to be honest with you, there's actually not a lot of charity kind of events that are happening. Like the last one that I was at was the PEIL football charity match. Two of my mates run it. Simo and Monks. Shout out to the two boys. They do so many good things. Like the charity match that was in Home Farm. So many big creators playing at it. So much good money was raised for good charities, which is absolutely amazing, and that's what was trying to be achieved from the get-go. Monks is like the most hardest working person at it. Like, I was talking to him a couple of times while he was organising it, and man, the fella was putting in work. Like, it's so much goes into it as well that you wouldn't think. Like,
interesting enough, I would think, because I've done like done live streams for bloom on and stuff like that. Even, but fuck all the logistics of people on the pitch and all that kind of stuff. Before all of that, to get a live stream to look good, and you know, not even look good, just to get cameras that are live streaming, being able to cut in between graphics, all that shit, man, so much work, and that's just looking shit, just basic stuff. So to get all that organised and do it for charity and get it to the quality it was, fucking fair play to you boys. Man, it's a great thing to do. Get me, man. I'm a fucking aerial threat. That's a promise. I was centre back, Knockline United, 11 years.
Knockline.
Get the fuck away from me in the air. Don't come near me in the air. I leap like a salmon. And he's got a... It's like, did you find anyone putting hits in there, like trying to play, or was it all a bit of crack? Like?
Man, are you joking me? Did you not see my highlights? I was smashing into people, man. The proper football inside was coming out of me, like, do you know what I mean? I was like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, if you go onto my page, you'll see the highlights that I put up. I was creaming, like, I was playing, like.
Good.
Fuck that, like, you have to be competitive, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's for charity, man.
Winners, not losers. Yeah, it's for a charity, like, good cause and all that kind of stuff. I still want to fucking win, like.
Winners, not losers.
100%, man.
Did you win, yeah?
Yeah, of course we did. Red team won the last one as well, so the red team might have the bragging rights now.
You know that, actually, fuck, I don't have a following yet. When I get a following, put the word in, be like, look, we have a lad coming in, he's going to do a little work at centre forward. I will come in like a fucking train, or centre back, man. I don't mind.
Yeah, man, 100%.
But like, in the air, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, no, I have to say, with that charity match though, it definitely surprised me. Like, there's a lot of creators that can actually ball. Like, there's a lot.
Who can ball? Who impressed you?
Who impressed me? Like, well, you have all the people that actually play football. The likes of Kyle Cook, Sean Luca, Kyle Keogh, Jamie Goonry can actually play ball as well. You know. He has played ball before. Do you know what I mean?
Good nick boy.
Man.
Shit.
Yup, Jay. Woo. Fun in the promo and all for you. I am. I hope I get a shout out now.
Fucking hire me for videography work.
But yeah, like the likes of Jamie Goonry, who else? Jim Flano, very good footballer.
What, like little
he's like one of them people that's good at everything.
Yeah.
Do you know? You know them fuckers in school that you used to try to break up that was good at every sport. Yeah,
Neil O'Kane in my school.
He's
like
the
fucking ball. Was he just in the centre circle, just pinging it around the place?
He was playing. I think he was playing on the wing. Who else kind of surprised me? Huncho. Do you know Huncho? Yeah. Huncho's a fucking baller, man.
So funny when you go out there, pass the ball to someone, immediately they'll take a touch. You're like, he plays a little bit.
Bro, he's a baller, like, and I didn't think it, like, and even at the last match we played in there last week, like, he scored 3 goals. Yeah. He's got a hat trick. It was deadly though. We had like a GoPro on him. Do you know? He had it stuck to his chest so he could see everything.
That's quality.
Man, it was brilliant. Like, and that was.
I'm trying to think what other sports you could do that'd be fucking hilarious. Have you seen do you know Barstool Sports? You know they are?
Yeah, man.
They do cornhole Olympics against, you know, cornhole is, and they've such funny characters on that show. So like, it gets so intense. Yeah, it's like, he's fucking cheating. And so like that kind of shit, if you can just put creators in funny situations like that, man, it is fucking gas, man.
We're thinking of so many ideas. Like, that's why, like, I'm trying to get a lot more into the creator kind of thing now. Yeah. And a lot of us, like, we have a kind of our own group, like, which is really good. Like, and I will say that as well. Like, I'm very, very fortunate in the position I'm in now. Like that, like I told you even before this, like, I get along with everyone. Do you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have a bad thing to say about anyone, because at the end of the day, right? Let's say you don't like someone. Let's say this and that. Like, yeah, obviously you can let them know that you don't like them, but a lot of people will purposely like talk shit about them, and there's no need. Like, I get along with everyone, and I'm happy with the connections I've made, and I have to say I've made some really good friends, like friends for life, from in the short space of time that I've had. Like, the PEIL charity matches when I've kind of met everyone, and just before that, and now I'd say I'm very good friends with a lot of creators, man. It's
probably nice, particularly for myself anyway. None of my mates are really in this apart from me, yourself, yeah. So it's nice to have lads that kind of get it. And like, you can have a chat about like, fuck, my YouTube videos on a 8 out of 10 for the first hour, shit like that, and they understand what that means. Yeah. And so yeah, I like, this is more what I mean. If you can fucking pool all those people together, and you obviously everyone all gets on already, so much shit you can do. You look at that the side men doing all that kind of shit. It's
it's wild, isn't it? Like the hide and seek and all, like.
But like that, all shit. It's just simple as, man. They talk about it all the time. Like, what can we do? They obviously they do huge budget shit, but the best videos they do is shit like that.
But like, that's
hide and seek stuff.
We were we were looking at doing, do you know, Total Wipeout? It's a place in Belfast that is like Total Wipeout, and we were thinking about getting a lot of creators and doing it there.
Did you see that Chunks clip when he fucking...
Man, I'm telling you.
Guys, I'm out. And then he jumps up, breaks his fucking neck. It's hilarious.
But that's what, like, we definitely want to do that. And like I said, touching back there, like I'm... Like, you have to remember, like, I'm not really at the levels of some people that I kind of am good mates with now. Do you know what I mean? And it's mad.
Who's the biggest right now? I don't even know just by numbers. Like, who would be like... in the TikTok space, it's weird. Like I don't even know.
But there's a lot. Like there's a lot of people that have like over 1 mil, 500k, and but like I said, you wouldn't think that they have that following.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Like it's brilliant, and everyone is so down to earth. Like the group that we have now, like they'll listen to this. Do you know what I mean? I know they will. And like the group we have now is just, it's amazing, and I'm so blessed to have the friends that I do now. And like it's crazy. Everyone supports each other as well though, because like you said, everyone is in that kind of circle, everyone's in that kind of space of creator economy, and everyone wants to see everyone doing well. There's no like bad blood, there's no like, you know, oh fuck him, he's doing this. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, he's doing this. Like, how can we help him to get to the next level?
It's not always like that. That's fucking
no,
great.
It's not. And no, it's really not. And like I've seen that, especially from a business aspect as well. Like from when I had the Cloud Man and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people that are with praying their downfall. Even in the creator economy, even now, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are praying on my downfall. But fuck them. Like I'm driven like that. I said.
Do you have are you getting, I don't know if this is even a thing in Ireland, do you get like managers reaching out to you, or people trying to represent you and shit now? Is that even a thing here? Like,
so people would have like creator agencies and all that kind of stuff, and like it's really good. Like you get a lot of like say invoiced events and all that kind of stuff out of some agencies, and it is brilliant, and it's very good to take it to that next
like
level.
PR side almost.
Basically. And it's amazing. Like there's a couple of big agencies now in Dublin. You have the likes of Icon Management, you have the likes of Collective Agency, a couple of others that are really, really big.
I haven't heard from any of them yet. That's weird. They haven't come on to me,
one or two.
I might take the piss.
One or two.
Talk to me a little bit just about, actually, you're not sponsored by it at all. The Fast and Furious movie, how is any use?
The Fast and Furious, no, this is not sponsored at all, right? But the Fast and Furious movie was actually good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie,
because they are, some of them are like when the Rock or Vin Diesel flips a car to catch his missus on another car. You're like, lads, come on now.
Like it was mad.
Great to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like a fucking spectacle.
It's fucking like listen, it's brilliant, and it's always good, and I will always watch a Fast and Furious film because I've grown up watching it, and like that, like I said to you before in the podcast, like earlier on, it was a real pinch me moment. Like from where I'm from, like I'm not gonna go like proper. Like, oh, I'm from here.
There's a very small amount of people that will be like, I've invited to be on a red carpet. How many people can say that?
Listen, a lot of people from Tala can't say that. You know what I mean?
No, I went to college in Tala.
Did you?
Yeah, ITT.
Really?
Yuppa!
Yeah. Yo.
Can you imagine me?
It's university now, you know.
What? Yeah. Joined in the year I left. It joined into that. Can you imagine me walking in like first day, Wesley College from school I went to, posh as shit. Yeah. Do something about it though. Wesley.
Wes. How bad this goes?
I walked into school or college first day. Obviously all the boys are in there, and I'm like in like fucking jeans and a
yeah.
What's the story, guys? This creative digital media. And I'm like, who the fuck? I remember the first day we walked out to the student union.
Yeah.
And it's just like a load of blokes playing FIFA, and I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing here, man. But it was the best fucking 4 years of my life. I still have great mates to that day. All the boys from fucking Lucan, all lads, and we're fucking still tight now. Brilliant. I made some really good mates out of that and learned so much in that college. But when I was going there, this is the problem. When I went to Wesley, did you get like someone who would talk to you about like your CEO and what colleges you should try and go to?
Creative Oil.
So I got, they told me about 3 colleges. They told me about UCD, DCU, Trinity. They were like those, and I was like, I want to do media. I want to do like broadcast and something like that. Yeah. No mention of Tala. Creative and digital media is the college course I ended up doing, and it was, I found it in 2 minutes looking for myself. No one mentioned that course to me at all. I was pushing DIT. My CEO was fucked. And then when I left college, I did event management for 3 months. Wild. There was a point in my life where I was like, event management. Wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I bailed out, went to Tala, and learned everything that I know now, audio-wise, film-wise, all that shit I learned in Tala.
Everything happens for a reason.
And got it first.
Everything happens for a reason.
Best grade I've ever gotten.
It is so true, isn't it? Like everything does happen for a reason. And like that, back to what we were just talking about there, like, it's very rare that a lot of people from Tala can say they were on a red carpet to the likes of Fast and Furious that hasn't even been released yet. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely mad. And like I think Tommy Mallis does it very, very well from where he comes from and what he's built now. It's amazing. And I'm not trying to like brag on nothing. Like I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I want to. If I can inspire at least one person, I know I've done my job and I've done something right.
I'd say you've done it already, man. I'd say people watch your shit and be like, especially the content you do, not in a bad way, but you make it so everyone can do that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Everyone can do that. Everyone can fucking vlog their day, but like to be able to do it in a way that people want to watch, it's totally different. Yeah. So you may film that and be like, what is this fucking shit I'm filming? Yeah. I love watching those. I don't know why. It doesn't even make any sense to me. Those are like when lads like, do you see the guy who goes, hello, welcome for dinner? Have you seen that guy?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Man, that guy, he fucking, when I see him, he goes, how was your day? great.
He does it like
Hilarious,
there's one video when he does it with the England squad coming in.
I haven't seen that. I
it's
need
so
to watch that.
funny.
That's class.
It's
But
so
that shit,
funny,
like
yeah.
that, I think that's fucking unreal. And who would think of that as like concept to do so well?
But like, look at the likes of Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat is just vlogging his fucking day, man. What? Like, what?
He got huge. Obviously his New York shit was huge. I watched him back in like Beam, when he had Beam. Do you remember that? The company had like way. My mate Kev, like way back, was like, there's this guy blowing up doing vlogs in New York.
Fuck.
And he like, if you know his story about it, he had a fucking kid when he was young, had nothing to work, dishwashers, all that shit, and then
he's a hustler, man. He's a fucking crafter, like.
Nice guy, and I'm sure everyone's like, he's lovely, but that he has a fucking work ethic, man. He's up every morning 4 a.m. to edit those videos.
He's so humble though.
Yeah,
he's so humble.
There you go.
That's like, if I can even get to anywhere near that level of like being humble and having the following and having all the accolades and all the things that come with it, I'll be extremely happy. But like,
he's one of the biggest personalities in New York. I'd say people are like, I personally went to see his office when I went to New York, because I was like, I just have to stand outside this and just see it, and you can see his fucking office, man.
He should probably fucking invite you in if you, like, do you know what I mean? He's that person.
Man, there was 150 people out there.
That's wild.
All time. He was like, I think that's why he said in his videos, I can't talk to you outside, because if I do, people are going to show up more, and it's not fair for the other people living there and all. I was chatting to someone about this. Everyone's like, oh, AI's going to take your job or whatever. AI is only useful because we know how to edit, and we know how to like put that stuff together. No one's going to be able to be like, hey, I edit this podcast for me. It's not possible yet. It will be at some point, but right now it's just a fucking tool for us to use and get our work done.
Isn't it mad though, isn't it? Like, when AI first kind of surfaced, wasn't it mad? Like, it's going to take all the heavy labour jobs. It's going to take all the fucking, like, the likes of bricklayers and fucking
AI's not going to do electrical engineering, lad.
No,
they're not going to my granny's gaff in Rialto to do
like,
their plumbing.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
like,
not happening
it's
yet.
just like, and it's taking obviously all the high paying jobs, like the coders, the fucking, but like that though, like you said there, it's going to make your job so much easier.
I made a CV in 2 minutes. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. I sent it out a bunch there. That part of it, but again, just a tool. I could make that myself. It just makes it faster.
But it's just, exactly. That's all it is. And so many people are so scared about how it's going to go. But if you play it right, like Alex Hormozy talks about it so much, and he's so right with the way he talks about it, it makes jobs easier. Like, at the end of the day, no matter how sophisticated AI gets, in my opinion, it's always going to have a human check at the end.
Exactly.
It's always going.
Even if I was like, let's say I find an AI that can edit my video the exact way I want it and color grade it exactly the way I want, all that shit, which it's going to be, to get that, it's going to be fucking years. But if even at that point, someone needs to be like, okay, that's all good, I'll change that,
it has to be human verified.
There has to be someone there. So I'll just be the guy who you hire to do that shit. I'll handle all the AI shit. I'm familiar with it all, and I'll send you the finished product. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. But like, even at that, like, no matter how, like we said there, like, no matter how sophisticated AI gets, it's always, like, say the people that have to maintain AI can be a human created AI. AI can create itself and can duplicate itself and have all these kind of many conversations, many scans of the internet and all that. But at the end of the day, when, say, AI goes down, who the fuck's going to fix it? AI? Like, and then what happens when that AI goes down? At the end of the day, humans are going to still have relevance. Do you know what I mean? No matter what, in my opinion.
Well, like, unfortunately, have you seen the shit with Elon Musk has that like chip he wants to put in your heads and all that shit? Have you seen that? Yeah. That if people do that,
bro, we're not doing that. Like, come on. Like,
the fact that people are like, get that in my head is crazy to me. I if anything, in the last 2 years, particularly over COVID, I've been like, fucking technology is a curse, man. With some of the shit, like, I'll be straight up and admit, I'm fucking addicted to my phone. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's not good. It's genuinely not good. And I need to make a conscious effort, particularly when I go home now. When I go home to even see my missus, I can't be on my phone, and it's going to be hard. But it's bad, man, and I feel bad for kids now. At least you probably did you grow up with phones? When did you first have phones?
I'm kind of lucky. I was the kind of in between. I was the in between. Yeah.
See, we had no phones. We were like riding bikes to our mates' gaffs, leaving them outside, football all day. Brilliant. And then I got a Nokia 3210, like the bricks, when I was 13, and I could play like Snake, and my mum could ring me to come home. That's all I could do on it. So like, that's what, and like when people get flip phones now,
oh man,
I actually do get it. If I was real famous and I don't want to see all that shit, if you want to if you need me, call me or text me, and I'll be there.
But look at the likes of the Kardashians having blueberries.
Blackberries.
Oh fuck,
blueberries.
Oh my god,
it's a healthy snack.
Blackberries. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's like the one phone that can't be traced or something. Like, it's like it's unhackable.
And it's just before, there's no apps, you can't Instagram or anything. It's just really good if you want text and email.
Do you know what I mean? It's brilliant. And then but like that, like, my very first phone I had, like, do you remember the LG phones that used to have the pen in it? It was like an LG touch screen, and you used to have a
Did
pen.
it have a little square?
Yeah. And you were able to
phone,
slot it
man.
in,
I
like,
had
and
that
slot it
phone.
back. Yeah. Fucking brilliant. Brilliant phone, man.
Did you have do you remember like Creative Zens, the iPods? You ever see those? I had one of
Yes,
those.
man.
That shit. I remember getting that and getting a big pair like Sony like in ear like this, and I'd walk around and be like, I'm the fucking
I'm the man,
my
like.
pocket be down in my socks
stop,
because it was
man.
so heavy, man. And that's, man, I'm genuinely, I have a sister now. My dad got remarried and had my sister Lola, and she's going in 4th class or something now. So
really?
she's, man.
Addicted.
Number one, I was driving her up we went for a walk,
Yeah.
and me and her mate were in the back with my missus in the front seat, and all the songs she was like to play, she was like, can you play what's the one, Better Catch Another Flight, all that shit. She's like, can you play that, can you play any of the big songs that are on TikTok now, all the songs you want to listen to from TikTok.
Jeez.
And she's like, some of the lyrics and shit. I was like, what is going on? And she's so familiar with like internet culture and like who these people are.
Wow.
And do you know what's her name?
Addison Rae and all that.
No, it's Jojo Siwa. Do you know who she is? Those kind of mots, like she knows. Like I'm like, you're fucking 8.
That's wild,
Worry
man.
about like I don't know, but like when I was 8,
Worry about climbing trees or something.
man,
like.
that was me falling out of
Yeah,
trees.
man.
Like that was what I was doing when I was
100%.
younger, and that culture is now gone. The way they
Oh,
interact
right.
now is like on their phones, or man, yeah, they're going to like play dates to each other's gas. There's no more real like cycling to your mate's gaffer. And that's sad, man.
There's no
That-
more like knocking for someone to see if they're coming out. Like
yeah,
none
yeah,
of that anymore.
and
like.
I feel blessed that I got through that
Sounds
period, because
yourself.
I don't know. We're gonna find out now what this kind of like generation of kids are gonna be like when they're older. It's gonna be a lot of like mental health issues and shit, man. There has to be.
I feel like everything is so like nowadays, and I'm like you said there, like I'm blessed. Like I think my generation is kind of one of the last generations of like everything is so PC nowadays. Do you know what I mean? It's very like hard. Like you get fucking cancel culture. It's mad. Like do you know what I mean? Like and just like even out and everyday things, there's certain things you can't say anymore. And in my opinion, there's certain things that I don't think you should say and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I think it's very over the top with the way like society is now. I just think it's wild. Like, and I don't think it's okay. Like I said, they're having a couple of things that like don't say that shit. Like do you know what I mean? But I think it's very over the top sometimes.
I might give you this is something I heard, and like Shwunka was shit me saying this, but there was someone in Lola's school, and there's conversations in the class to the students that like she or they would like to be called they instead of he, she, or like him or any of that stuff. And like it's just wild that like in like 3rd class, 4th class, those conversations where I'm 8 years old, there's nothing sexual going on in my mind. I think girls are disgusting. I want to play football and be Robbie Keane. Like that's all I cared about. I was not worrying about, well, what sexual organs does she have and what does she, and I don't know what the answer is to this, but for me at 8 years old, I would not be able to comprehend these very mature topics that should be handled a little bit later.
Yeah, like it's the difference in generation, isn't
It's
it?
mad.
Like you have to remember, like
We're
say
gonna parent
the
in this
generation
though,
ahead
you
of
know.
you, like do you know what I mean? Like say our mas and dad's generation is
Different world, man.
totally different world. Like do you know what I mean? And it's just the way the world's going. So
And like my dad has an interesting perspective because he raised me in the non-phone era and like that kind of life, and he said it was the fucking easiest thing, like because me and my brother were like 2 years apart. We'd go out into like the cul-de-sac, or then later on we were allowed to go out of the estate, whatever. They wouldn't see us. Like
Maybe
10,
not for the
10
day,
o'clock
like,
I'd be like, lads, we're going to play football against the other estate. And I'd be like, I will be back for lunch. We'd run in, eat fucking fish fingers. And
like
they'd be like, see you later. And like 8:30 we'd be like, I'll come back in absolutely exhausted, go on the couch and go to bed. And now they're like iPads,
YouTube, TikTok,
and like I feel blessed now that I got to have that last run of it, because it was beautiful, man. That time was amazing.
100%. And like you said, I do think there is going to be a lot of like mental health issues and implications that are going to arise. Like do you know what I mean? And it is sad to see. Like
can't not when our generation is having these issues with social media, and we're fucking 20 plus. If I'm 8 and someone's bullying me on social media, or I'm getting hate on social media because I kissed a guy at a disco and now everyone hates me, I can't comprehend. I think it's the end of the world when I'm 9.
that
you know what
shit does my head in. Like do you know what I mean? It actually annoys me so much. Like I get so angry like at that people are like that. Like fuck you. Like let people do what they want to do. Like what's like, you're not living their life. Live your own. Like worry about yourselves. You get me?
They hurt people though. That's.
Do you know what I mean? Like
I've never. It becomes more and more true.
It's like that.
the
Do you
longer I live.
ever see that photo of it's like a cartoon photo of like, say, the mother screaming at the kid, and then it's like the kid when the kid is old, like screaming at that kid, and then it has to stop with someone. Do you get me? It has to stop with someone, and it's mad. Like I said, the way the world is now, it takes 2 seconds to make a fake account. takes fucking even quicker, a couple of more seconds to comment shit on someone's video.
When we were younger, it takes fucking, no matter who you are, it takes fucking stones to go up, not stones, but it takes some balls to go up and literally bully someone to their face.
Bro, it's wild.
So like, if I had to go up and I was like, I think you're a prick, and then like we have a scrap and like you kick my head in.
Listen, you have a fucking.
That's one way to do it. But if you're like sitting in bed and you're like, I'm gonna fucking just attack this lad.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like,
one, you're a bitch.
Doing?
One, you're a bitch, and like two, you'd probably settle all this in 5 minutes. You were chatting to each other, all this shit's bollocks. So it's just I hope it doesn't turn into a fucking bullying epidemic.
No, I really don't, because it's gonna be a totally different world than it does. And I think the likes of, like, this is what annoys me about the likes of Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Like Instagram is well able to put up about a couple of years ago, I'm now in the world, I want to get this video demonetized and all that kind of shit. It was well able to
monetized. Hilarious.
I will eventually.
Well, I need 4,000 watch hours and 3,000 subscribers. Is 3,000?
Yeah, someone put it up the other day about.
Get in, you little bitch.
I feel like Instagram is very easy to like filter certain things, so why can't it filter like making a fake account like on someone's IP address? Do you know what I mean? It's able to happen. It is able to happen, and I don't get.
They don't give a fuck, man.
No, they don't.
They don't care. Unfortunately, they don't care, and that's like. Did you have Bebo when you were younger? Did you have Bebo?
Oh, Bebo was tough.
There was this bloke. I remember. I won't say his name, but I got a comment on my thing once, being like on my wall, being like, "When I see you, I'm gonna kick your head in." This bloke, and. That ruined, like, that's not even like looking back, but like, oh man, the fact that I recall that so clearly, and I was like, fuck, I'm dead when I see it, like when this bloke sees me, it ruined my fucking, I honestly say, until might have been years, man, that I was like, fuck, if I run into him, like, that's going to be a nightmare. And like the fact that now, like, so like that's only if I checked my Bebo. Now you can just you have it in your pocket, you can just, so if I have any sort of, imagine 100,000 people or 100 people saying the same shit to you.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Who's supposed to be able to deal with that? Like,
who said that about, it was like bullying? Chris Williamson was talking about it a while ago on a podcast. He was with David Goggins. He was saying that like he was bullied.
Carry the bugs?
Yeah, it was like he was like the David Goggins. He was like, he was bullied in school and all that kind of stuff, and obviously he went later years and he did all these great things, all these accolades, and eventually that same fella had reached out to him and said, listen, my daughter's going to school and she's getting bullied, and I just want to say how sorry I am, like, you know what I mean? I didn't think, and like he apologized and he said like, I was just a different person back then, and now I've had a kid and I've seen how well you've done and all that kind of stuff.
And how it affects her, like being bullied. He's like, fuck,
exactly.
I used to steal that.
Like, fuck. But like, there you go. Like, and it just goes to show, you don't see it. Like, some people don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? And some people will never give a fuck. But some people do actually see that, like, listen, I'm causing like hurt to this person. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be like real snowflake, but like, stop being a bitch. Like, if you have something to say it to someone's face and try and get it sorted out, or have a fucking knock, and that's that. Leave it at that. Instead of being comment and hate online, there's no need.
And 9 times out of 10, you have a little like Barney with someone, you have a scrap with someone, or whatever it is, even just like a shouting match with each other. 9 times out of 10, it gets solved after that, man. You get everything out, and you're like, what were we fucked off with each other? So, but like, no one gets to that point, like, you know. Right, so just we'll finish off on like a slightly lighter topic. You, I saw a video when you were driving. You like to like blare out a few tunes and you're driving and have a little sing.
Man.
Do you have any like ballads or like ones you wouldn't record, like sad ones, or like a like, who do you like to like blast out when you're singing? Like, I'd blast out like a Lewis Capaldi on the way home. Do you have anyone like that, or is it all like heavy shit?
Yeah, so this is actually a really good song. His name is We Want Waters or something. It's like We Want Waters or something. People that listen to him will know who it is. I'm probably butchering that fucking name, but it's called No Remorse. Such a good song. I remember the first time I played it, I was going over to the podcast in London, and I was waiting in the airport, and I was like, you know, as you do on Spotify, you shuffle, like, you know what I mean? And then it came on, I was like, Jesus, what a tune. Like, not even that it's a sad song, like, it is, like, I think the genre of it is like, you know, sad, and like, but it's just real nice, like, do you know what I mean? I genuinely listened 20 times over, and every time I listen to it now, it's just like it's brand new.
Do you have any like guilty pleasures tune wise?
Do you know what, man? I love Chris Brown, man.
Yeah.
Bro, Chris Brown forever.
Don't condone it all,
bro.
But, separate the art from the artist. My God.
Oh, man, Chris Brown forever is such a belter, man. I like even Black and Gold. Black and Gold is like, we went out there the other night for that charity match, and we were blaring tunes, driving up the keys, man. It was fucking we
had fucking cracking tunes when we were younger. It's only when you go back through and listen to something like, man, what was the tune?
No music like it now.
Yeah.
No music like it now.
Like, do you ever hear the song? Remember Getting Over You, like Fergie's in, like David Guetta?
Oh, what a fucking tune, man.
I know. Oh, man, I remember listening to that, and bring it back, and I was going fucking wild up here. It was class. And again, yeah, as you said, the music's kind of different now. But
yeah, man, it's crazy. But like even like stay stuff that like I listen to, say with my dad and all that kind of stuff. Like, do you know songs like that?
Oh yeah. My dad was into like Take That, Westlife, ABBA.
Yeah,
No
man.
offense,
I remember there's one song, right? There's one song that my dad used to listen to, and it was called Chelsea Dagger.
I know that tune.
Fucking brilliant song. Now it came
It's
on.
a real movie tune. It's in
Yeah.
those movies. Yeah.
It came on now the other day, and it was still like a bit nostalgic, but I turned it off. Like, just
It's like
wasn't ready for that shit. Yeah.
my girlfriend's auntie passed away there like 2 weeks ago or something, and she had one of the songs she wanted to play. I actually got to make a slideshow for her like funeral.
Brilliant.
It was one of the things I was able to actually offer the family, like, which was
brilliant.
lovely. But one of the songs she wanted to play was Spirit in the Sky. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
And then my missus was what was she doing? I think she was had it on shuffle or something around the house on like spot on like the Alexa or whatever, and that song came on, and she was like,
God.
oh shit. And it's just funny, like I think it's great that she'll now have something
That's amazing.
That's what it's all about, man. So if you could instill one piece of advice in younger people now, not fucking how to make more money, not something about content, but something about life that you're 23 years of age, but there's the shit you've been through now that you've learned that people might not learn until they're fucking 40, 50, fingers crossed. So I think there's probably a lot of value you can offer there if you had anything.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said about having to figure it out by 25, like you don't need to have your whole life done. Like, and especially like this is the thing about social media. Everyone puts out their best self. Everyone puts out the person that everyone wants them to see. Like, I've been through some mad shit. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, in my whole life, from childhood all the way up. Like, even that, like, you're probably one of the few people that know about my dad. Like, for anyone that doesn't know, my dad passed away recently in October. And like, I just want to kind of put that out there. Like, I've kind of started to do it now. I haven't really put much up on social media, as you know. I've put up a few stories here and there because I really want to stress it to people, like, checking on your people, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Have conversations with your family. Like, and I'm still learning that. Like, like I said about texting people back, I'm a bollocks. Like, I'll forget to text people back, but I'm making it my mission now to kind of get back texting anyone, get back talking to everyone, and like, just checking on your people, man, because at the end of the day, you don't know when that last conversation is going to be. You don't know when the last thing is going to be. You don't know when your last day is going to be. Do you get me? I think it's so important to just relating it back to mental health and all that kind of stuff. Then, do you know what I mean? Like, talk to someone. Don't bottle up. Like, it's very, very easy not to talk to someone, hold it all in and all that kind of stuff. But you're only doing more damage to yourself. And like that, for anyone that knows that has lost a parent and all that kind of stuff will relate to this. Like, it's so important to like check in on your people, make sure they're all right. Have the conversations with them, just even if it's a text, like to a friend, family, whatever it may be, because like I say, you don't know when the last conversation is going to be. And yeah.
Did you do you know who Marlon Wayans is? He's one of the guys in White Chicks. You know that he was one of the lads. He did a podcast on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, it's like a clip that went around. Where he was like, "I'm not the kind of friend you're going to call when you want to go party or you want to go fucking get fucked up in a club or something like that. I'm going to be the guy you call. I want to be the friend you call when you're like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I need some help. I've got money problems. I need help with my relationship. I'll be there to listen to you for 2 hours, but I'm not the guy. I've got my family shit. I've got my work, so I'm not going to be there for the bullshit. But when you have something real, like I think that should be the kind of friend everyone wants to be. Because there's so many. You see it in Dublin a lot. You've a load of drinking buddies, lads you go out and get fucked up with, but there's no substance to it. And the value is the person you call when you're hung off your face, feeling depressed on the biggest come down ever, and you're like, what am I doing? Who do you call then? I want to be that friend. You know what I mean?
Exactly, like,
it's hard to do, but like you have to try and be that person. You don't know, as you said, you don't know what people are going through, and you genuinely don't. So. And
it's mad, isn't it? Like, you genuinely, like I say, it sounds bad even talk about it. You just do not know when the last time is gonna, like, do you know what I mean? You could be gone tomorrow, and that's that. Like, and like I said, this relates it back to like doing what you want to do. Like, do whatever you want to do, man. Like, fuck everyone's opinion. Fuck what everyone thinks. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go for it, because like I say, at the end of the day, you could be gone tomorrow. And then relating it back to what you said there about like the likes of drinking buddies and all that kind of stuff. Like, especially in Dublin, in Ireland as a whole, like, it's kind of the thing to do. It's the thing to do to go out and drink and all that kind of stuff. Listen, if you're focused on doing something and you want to achieve something in life, listen, the nightclubs ain't going anywhere. The clothes, the money, all that kind of stuff is not going anywhere. Partying, it's all going to be there for when you get back. So focus on yourself for a couple of years. Focus for 5 years, and then you can have the happiness for the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? I fucking agree, man. And like, the more you kind of see it now, Iman Ghazi, those kind of lads would say, man, your 20s is to work. Man, your 20s is to work. Work in your 20s, enjoy it in your 30s. Exactly, man. And have a fucking great time in your 40s. But like that, even like you say there, like influential people, like, I've had so many, like, I'm so lucky to have so many influential people. Like yourself, like, you are an influential on me, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's brilliant, like, and the likes of, like, I have a good friend, Adam Power. Do you might know Adam Power?
I know him well, yeah. I did videos with him in my bay. Inspiring bastard, man.
Man, Adam Power is one of the most inspiring people. Like, he inspired me very early on. I was very lucky to have someone like that when I was very early on, because I didn't really have many inspiring people around me. Like, he put me onto so many opportunities as well. And he talks a lot about the likes of Bob Proctor and all that kind of stuff. I was only actually seeing one of his stories today. I was only talking to him the other day because he was at that summit. And yeah, man, he's such a motivated, driven person, and if I can be anything like that, man, I know I'm doing well.
And fucking, while we're talking about Adam, he just got peeled as well. Did you see that? Chap got peeled. Good for you.
Bro,
because he was on, when I met him, he was like, I met him in his gaff in Marbella, and even just seeing the fucking gaff he was in, man, I was like, wow.
He's so driven.
But he's a fucking normal dude, man. And like, sometimes, especially in Marbella, you walk up to lads and you're like, what am I walking into? It was like walking to one of my mates' houses, which is such a, I can't give a higher compliment than that like, he could be so up his own hole if he wanted to.
He could be though, like, and like that,
he generally wasn't.
He came from somewhere like that. He came from, like, he hated, like, he said that he hated his job. Do you know what I mean? He was doing warehouse work in Cork. And Cork's not fucking, like, it's big, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's real close-minded mentality as well. Like, do you know what I mean? You work, you get your job, you retire, you buy a gaff maybe, you die, and unpaid debt.
Pop out a few kids. Pay your taxes, like.
Man, life is too short for that shit, do you know what I mean? You want to be living life to your fullest. Like, it's too short for literally going to work, in a wage, getting a lunch, getting a couple of holidays a year, then maybe being able, just maybe in Ireland, to afford a mortgage, and then maybe have a couple of kids if everything goes well. There's no guarantee that you're going to have kids or a mortgage. Like, it's fucked up, and then what? Just die at the end. It's like that thing, do you ever see the thing of the skeleton, or the man running on the treadmill, right? Fella running on the treadmill, and then eventually he deteriorates. He's chasing money, so he's on a treadmill. There's like a money in front of him. Do you ever see like a rabbit chasing a carrot? So it's like he's on the treadmill, has the money in front of him. He's chasing. He's getting older, and eventually he just turns into a skeleton, falls into the ground. And that's that. That is no way to live your fucking life. You need to live it to the fullest. And like I said, I know I keep bringing it back to saying, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you are living your own life. No one can live your life. So.
If I can offer very little, I guess, advice to people in terms of like making it or anything like that. I'm far from literally anywhere. I'm at the first stage right now. Yeah. But no, you can't say that, because then we're at the same stage. So like, if it's out of 10, let's say you're at 4,
okay,
and I'm at 1.
Okay.
But if I couldn't do any of this again, the beauty of being able to do what you enjoy for work and get paid and make money from that. Like, my dad always preached that to me. He was like, it's not common, man. It really isn't common. There's so many, so many mates, countless mates that do jobs and I just got a fucking Wednesday nearly there. Do you know what I mean? And just living for the weekend. And like that drains your soul, man. That drains your spirit. It genuinely does. And like, the fact I take it as a blessing every day that I get to go, like, wake up and not be like, fucking hell. Yeah. I get to wake up and be like, oh shit, I got cool shit to do today. I'm doing a pod with Jay. Gotta edit some stuff when I get down to the office, have some lunch.
That's wild, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and like that, as you say, like, I think it's really good that the both of us are like that. And like, I'd be really, like, I'm for people. If anyone ever needs a hand with anything, reach out to me. Like, I will always try and get back to every single message. Same with a comment, like any good comment that's on my page, I'll always try and get back to it. And if anyone does want it, like, a lot of people text me about apprenticeships, do you know what I mean? Like, doing an apprenticeship, and I always try and get back to absolutely everyone, because an apprenticeship is brilliant, do you know what I mean? And anyone that wants to, like, get into content creation, I'll always help people out, because I know, I wish I had someone like, not that sounds so stuck up, but like, I wish I had someone like what I'm doing now.
It's not. But I know you're clearly very conscious about like coming across the wrong way.
Yeah.
But like, genuinely, the way that comes across to me is like, I'm saying that like, I wish when I was my 18 or whatever, it took me, fuck man, I should have started a podcast when I was 17. Yeah. I thought about it when I was 17. And then it started getting big. I genuinely did think when I was like, no, let's do all shit. And I'm so pissed off I didn't. But I'm also so fucking happy that I started it 2 years ago.
Exactly.
Didn't wait any longer and got it done. Yeah. And lads, if I can give any advice in the mild fucking, I enjoy doing this. So like, that's enough for me. Just making podcasts. Yeah. I genuinely enjoy doing this. So whatever happens, happens. But if you can, you'll never put more into something than something you're genuinely passionate about. And if you give your 100 and you don't give up, you're gonna have some sort of success. So
Exactly, man.
I hope that someone hears that, particularly for yourself. Like, like you grind fucking harder than me, man. You have a full 9 to 5, like a real full time job, and then you run agency, and then you've content way bigger upload. I take breaks all the time in between pods. You don't have that, like, so. Yeah,
man. I'm just like that. It's going back to having a vision, having that drive. Do you know what I mean? Of where you want to be. Like, at the end of the day, if you have the end goal in sight and you know what you want to do, nothing is gonna stop you. Like, do you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong, like, it's very easy to look at me and say I'm so motivated, I'm so driven, I'm so all this. There is days where I'm like, fuck this shit, like everyone, I'm human as well, do you get me? And like that, you can have all them off days, but at the end of the day, you need to look at where you want to get to. Are you moving the needle or not? If you're not, fucking flip the script and go for it. Yeah, like, it's as simple as that. Just fucking do it. As Nike say, just do it. Not collab, not sponsored, don't cancel me.
And if you had
but if you want to sponsor me, I would actually really appreciate it.
You. I mean, like, you've got enough sponsorships. I need one. Give me one, and I will push that product so fucking hard, man. I need more creator products that I can just nick in. Ben Williams, send me some Endure shit. Get me on that.
Yeah,
I'm on. Listen,
it's good fitting.
I'm not the worst nick, man. I got a nice pair of shoulders on me, so we can figure that out.
100%.
But yeah, man, I think we'll do it there. We got 2 minutes left. Thank you so much, bro.
I really appreciate it.
We will straight up 100% do this again. I'm buying 2 more mics so that I can do more people.
Brilliant.
And like, obviously we have the space here to get more people on, do it again. So 100% if you're keen, we'll do this again. Like,
bro, 100%. Thank you very much for having me on. And this podcast, I can just say from just experience, just from watching it, it's going to the top, man. Like, it's such a good, like, even I'm sitting here now, you just can't really see what's going on around me, like, but you can see the dedication, you can see the thought that goes into this.
Staff.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's about 40 people there behind us, behind that light there, just making sure everything's in check. Now, I'm only messing. If this fella does it on his own, do you know what I mean? This is all, that's the dedication to the process, man. And that's, if you can learn anything, if you want to start a podcast, it's the man to learn from.
Thank you for listening. Fucking subscribe to the podcast. I'm fucking grinding for you cunts, man. Subscribe to the podcast, support the channel anyway. Support it because Jay was on it. Episode 1 of season 4. Great way to start. See you all again soon.
See you later. Adios.